Welcome back to the Hockey Shop Source for Sports, where Cameron seems to be treating the new CCM knee protection as his own personal set of drums. Cameron, be more, come on, let's go.
I'm excited. That's great. I'm, just protective. Knee protection.
New knee protection from CCM. A major upgrade on their Pro model, which is by far the most popular one in the National Hockey League.
And two new ones.
An all-new, totally redesigned high-end Pro model. And then this little, I'll be honest, these two, we've been on top of. We've been some of the earliest testers of these lines. That F5 is new, so let's start there, Cam. What have you got there?
So, CCM F5 knee pad. New design this year, but actually something that's a little bit from
this one's out of the archives. We're going old school.
One Marc-Andre Fleury. Similar knee pad to what he's been wearing for years and years and years and years.
Speaking of old school.
Exactly. CCM come out a little bit lighter weight. This replaces like their KP 1.5 knee pad, especially at the senior model. It actually still is, you've got that nice hard cap, nice soft landing in terms of for your impact. So if you're looking for something a little bit more lower profile, but still providing, a decent level of protection. It's not by far, the most protective knee pad that we carry by any means.
It's not what we would consider a pro size knee pad, but there's protection there.
But again, if you're looking for something a little bit more tapered around the knee, a little bit more contoured, hey, you got an option.
Okay, that's the one you know about. Let's go to the ones I know about. But we start with the Pro, because I think a lot of people know about that one.
Sure.
Big changes in this one this year. Like, obviously, the first thing people are going to notice, there are no more screws on the side.
No.
The
legendary hinge is gone.
So the screws are gone, but it still hinges very nicely without them. I will say I never had a problem with the screws. As long as you remember to tighten them somewhat regularly, they weren't an issue. But some people did.
Yeah.
This new one, in addition to not having any screws, we've got now D3O on the front of the kneecap for extra absorption. They've improved the liner. It's way softer, got way more sort of padding in there.
Supple feel.
And I actually think and I've had a few guys say this, like it's a little thicker. So they think when they're on their knees, maybe there's an extra couple of millimeters of height.
Ooh,
we think that. I just love the way it wraps around the knee, and your knee sort of sits in that knee zone.
Yep.
And it just seems to, I don't know, it's basically their old Pro level, which, like I said, has been used.
I've always been a big fan of those CCM Pro knee pads, so you can tell he's gushing a little bit.
A little bit. I have been a fan, admittedly, in part because it's the one I see the most in the National Hockey League. It gives you a full-size protection, beef, but now with even more comfort and no more
This
screws.
has to be one of the cool features that I've noticed that CCM has added. So, new garter belt system for this year, obviously as sold separately. However, what comes stock on the knee pad is if you don't use that garter belt, you want to keep it on. There's a couple different ways to wear the garter belt too as well, but you can still run your actual top strap over top of that padding. Take it off, Velcro's still there. Now integration, you could even put this on, like say you have a pair of regular jock shorts that have that sock integration too as well. You can now put that in there. There is a CCM specific garter belt, but hey, now you have multiple different options. And if you still really don't want it, you can remove that piece altogether, attach even a different style garter belt. There's options here. So again, keeping your knee pads up has always been a hot topic. They're giving you multiple different ways to do that.
And I'm going to be honest, I've been wearing this one for 8 months now, like since the start of the hockey season back in the fall, and do not need to put tape to secure it. I haven't needed any type of garter belt system. It's just stayed for me. I just think there's a lot of improvement in sort of the lower area and how much your knee sinks into it. More breathability in the fabric, so not overheating. Clearly, I am a fan. Cameron, we are also hearing a lot of people are fans of the new XF model. And this too, it's a little more streamlined. Like it's not quite as bulky with the padding, but this is definitely a pro level knee pad.
Yes.
The new XF from CCM. Asymmetrical padding on the inside of a larger landing area.
Correct.
Because obviously when we drop as goaltenders, we don't drop on the outside. So why do we need extra padding there? They've designed it so the knee fits really well. And when you drop, the padding is where you need it when you hit the ice.
Exactly.
Biomechanics, ergonomics, all worked into the three-piece system. The way it tapers, it's a little, like I said, less bulky, a little more sort of streamlined. And it also comes with that same system that Cam was just talking about that you can either keep, remove, or just tuck back in when you do up your strapping. This is one that we're hearing from people, first and early testers, really like this as a sort of in between from a size, fit, and feel. All the pro protection, less of the bulky feeling, and this knee area has been really popular as a landing zone as well.
You've heard it here. Kevin's a big fan. I really like the fit of these knee pads too as well. If you have more questions, you can give me a call, 604-589-8299, 1-800-567-7790. Check them out at thehockeyshop.com.
And like I said, different material on the inside for a little more breathability because it gets hot out there, especially in the summer. So there we go. CCM Pro, CCM XF, CCM F5, new knee protection options. You're just killing the audio here, you dumbass. Get them at the Hockey Shop and thehockeyshop.com now.